What's good, everyone? It's the one and only NY Phenom. If you guys enjoy NFL NBA content, give a like, and if you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Now let's get into this video. Listen, let's speak about these Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. I want to speak about these new look Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Everyone wants to get their opinion about the new look Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski and Bruce Arians. They want to get their opinion about these new look Buccaneers. But I'm going to give you the raw, unfiltered, objective truth about this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. They're going to be really good. They're going to be really good. Let's run through the schedule one by one, alright? Week 1, they go to a Dome of Death against Drew Brees, against the showdown that we've been waiting for. Brees versus Brady, 425 game. It should be a Sunday night game, however, it is what it is. I'm picking the Buccaneers to win. I thought about it a bit. I'm going with the Buccaneers. They'll go to the Dome of Death. They'll beat Brady and Brees in New Orleans. They'll get things done. Okay. First thing first, the Saints struggle. If you really kept up with the Saints, if you watched the Saints recently for the past few years, the Saints have struggled to start off the year, especially the first game of the season. Okay, I mean, they won last year, but don't you guys remember like 2 seasons ago when Ryan Fitzpatrick went up to New Orleans in the Dome of Death and dropped like 50? He dropped 50 on the Saints. So, overall, the Saints can be got. Okay, I know they're one of the favorites out in there. So it's a division game. It's going to be a lot of fun. Brady versus Brees, of course. I'm going with Brady, man. I'm going with Brady. I'm going for Gronk. I know they want to start strong. Everybody's going to be super hyped to see Tom Brady in a new uniform week 1. Brady always shows up for these big games. So Brady's going to get things done. I can see Gronk getting like 1 or 2 touchdowns. Mike Evans is going to get down the field. I'm picking the Bucs to go out and win in a shootout. Okay, I think Brady's going to show out. Real talk. So they'll win week 1 at New Orleans. Then week 2, they have it's the home opener, first game at home in Tampa Bay. They're gonna be firing out the cannons because they're gonna blow out the Panthers. This game's gonna be a blowout. They're gonna start off 2-0. Then they're gonna go up to Denver. They're gonna go face the Denver Broncos. That's gonna be their first L. They're gonna lose at Denver. Okay, we already know about the issues Tom Brady has had in the past when this came to the Denver Broncos. Plus the altitude's a real joke. I think the Broncos are gonna be a legit team. Okay, spoiler alert. I think the Broncos are going to be a real playoff team. Real talk. So, overall, that's going to be the first loss. Then they go back home to Tampa versus the Chargers. That's a win. Okay, nobody's really worried about Tyrod Taylor. Then they go up to Chicago versus the Bears on I believe it's a Sunday night game. I believe so. That's going to, or Thursday night game, excuse me. That's a win. That's another one. Nobody cares about Mitch Trubisky. Because my thing is, Mitch Trubisky is going to start off the year. So, Tom Brady doesn't have to worry about Nick Foles. Because I don't expect Nick Foles to be the starter until, week 7, week 8, week 9. So, overall, it'll be Tom Brady versus Mitch Trubisky. That'll be an L. That'll be an L for the Bears. 1 for the Bucs. Okay. Then they go back to Tampa versus the Packers. They'll beat the Packers. Okay, the Packers got a lot worse. You're not helping out Aaron Rodgers. The team didn't get any better on defense. That's a loss. Okay? I mean, and Brady, it seems like Brady always owns Aaron Rodgers. It doesn't matter what year, what game, wherever they're playing at, and especially at home. Maybe you could convince me if it was at Lambeau, but at home, I'm going with the Bucs. I am. Then they go to Las Vegas to go face the Raiders. Those new Las Vegas Raiders. Listen, Sunday night game. So many primetime games. I love it. But at the end of the day, this game could be tricky. Okay, I think this game could be 50-50. But I'm going to roll with the Raiders. I'm going to roll with the Raiders. I'm rolling with the Bucs. I'm rolling with the Bucs. Listen, I think the Raiders going to be a solid team. I think they'll put up a match. They'll match up pretty well with the Bucs. However, the one thing I just can't overlook is the Raiders secondary. Okay, the Raiders corners still aren't that good. Okay, I know they drafted the first rounder. We'll see how he plays. But, overall, who's going to guard Mike Evans? Who's going to guard Chris Godwin? I know you got Corey Littleton for Gronk. Cool. But then they're going to still be rolling out O.J. Howard, Cameron Brate. And I honestly don't think the Buccaneers are done. I think when the season begins, I think they might have a Chris Hogan. They might have another slot option. So, overall, I think the Bucs, they're still low enough on the offensive side. So I think it's just going to be too much offensive power for this, for the Raiders. So, overall, that's a win for the Bucs. They'll beat the Giants. Okay, they'll go up to Tom Brady will go out to MetLife. And it's not Eli Manning, it's Daniel Jones. I know some people, some Giants fans, they feel that he's the anointed one. However, it's Brady. He's trying to get back to the big game. Okay, he's trying to get to the big game in Tampa. So overall, that's a win for the Bucs. Then they go back home in Tampa and they go face the Saints again. And I'm gonna have the Saints win this game. I know it's in Tampa. I know I had the Bucs winning in Week 1, but just off of fairness, just off how good the Saints have been recently, you got Drew Brees, Michael Thomas, you got a good defense. I had them split. I had them split with the Saints. I had them split with the Saints. The Saints are still gonna be a good team in my opinion, and I just say they split. I just think that the Bucs are gonna come out fired up Week 1. So overall, the Saints and Bucs splitting. So at this point, they are they're 7-2. At this point, going to Week 9, Week 10, excuse me, the Bucs are 7-2. Alright, then they go face the Panthers again. They'll beat the Panthers. I like Teddy Bridgewater. I am a Teddy Bridgewater fan. Okay, ever since Teddy Bridgewater was a 30-yard field goal away from beating the LOB, I had nothing but respect for him. That Vikings team, and what was it, 2015, 2016, should have beat us. Okay, Teddy Bridgewater led that team down in the final drive, and should have beat us. So I got nothing but love for Teddy Bridgewater. And it's great to see him as a starter again. However, that Panthers defense is garbage. It just is. So they're getting swept. Alright. Then the Patriots will play not the Patriots, the Bucs. Tom Brady and the Bucs. I still gotta get used to it, man. Tom Brady and the Bucs uniform. But Tom Brady will beat the Rams just like how he did in Super Bowl 53 or Super Bowl 52. So overall that'll be a win for the Bucs. Then they go out to Kansas City. This is a tricky game. It is. I'm gonna go ahead. And I'm gonna pick the Chiefs to win this game. Chiefs will beat the Bucs in Tampa. I think it's going to be a great one. I just think that Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, they make those one and two. One thing is, that pass rush, though. Shaq Barrett, I think Sue is going to get to the pass. You got JPP. This Bucs defense is for real. I think a lot of people are just assuming that this Bucs defense is bad. People got to realize that the Bucs had the number 1 rush defense last year. Plus, again, you had the sack leader in Shaq Barrett. You got JPP. You got Sue. You got Vita Vea. I think Carlton Davis is a really good man-to-man press corner. I think he's going to have a breakout year next year. You drafted a ball hawk in Antonio Winfield Jr. So, overall, I think this Buccaneers defense is fine. However, I think Patrick Mahomes is going to make those 1 or 2 plays to, man, this is so tough. This game is so 50-50. This game is definitely 50-50. Oh, man, this is... Man. Alright, fuck that, I'm going with the Bucs. I just switched up. I'm going with the Bucs, man. That game was tough. You know what? Chris Godwin, Mike Evans are going to make a few big plays. I don't see anybody stomping Gronk, O.J. Howard, Cameron Brate. I'm going to go with Brady. Okay, I know Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid. They're the defending Super Bowl champions. Their offense is They got firepower for days. However, give me Brady. I am. All right, so they're gonna go out and they're going to their bye week in week 13. By the way, that's a super late bye week. But you know what? Overall, I'd rather have a super late bye week than a super early bye week. Because unlike the Seahawks, my Seahawks overall, we have early bye week. Our bye week is in week 6. Their bye week is all the way in week 13. So overall, this gives them rest going to the playoffs, just in case they have a few injuries. That gives them another week to prepare. This is a great bye week. It is. Because especially for a team that I expect to be in the playoffs, week 13, oh man, that's wonderful. That's wonderful news if you're a Bucs fan to have your bye week in week 13. So overall, that's that. They're gonna come out the bye week back in Tampa. They'll lay a smackdown on the Vikings. Okay, so that'll be that. They'll go out in Atlanta. They'll go to the A. This game is 50-50. I'll go with, I think Matt Ryan. He wants redemption for 28-3. Matt Ryan go out. I think the Falcons are going to be a solid team this year. Give me the Falcons at home. Then they'll go out to the Lions. The Lions game is tricky. I could see them losing just off a straight principle overall. I'm going to go with the Bucs. But Jeff Okudah, I think the Lions are going to be a solid team. I always fall for the Lions hype, but at the end of the day, I'm going to fall for it again. I think the Lions can be a solid team, and overall, I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions win this game, but I'm going to go with the Bucs. And then they close it out versus the Falcons at home in Tampa. They'll be firing out the cannons against that sorry-ass Falcons secondary. The Falcons are going to beat the Bucs twice. That's a win. So, overall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you got 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they go 12-4. The Bucs go 12-4, alright, because they go 12-4. Bucs go 12-4 because they'll lose to the Falcons once. They'll lose to the Saints. They'll split with the Saints. Alright, they'll drop one to the Broncos, and I'll go ahead and say that they drop. Do I really think that they're going to go 13-3? Fuck it, I'm gonna go with it, man. I'm all in with this Bucs team. I wasn't when I started off the year. I'm gonna go out fully with the Bucs, man. The Bucs going 13-3. All right, now there's some 50-50 games, but overall I'm gonna rock with 13-3, man. I just think this Bucs team is. I think Brady got something to prove. Grunt got something to prove. Man, Bruce Arians wants that ring. Bruce Arians has never had a Super Bowl ring as a head coach. Bruce Arians wants that. And I think Tampa Bay is gonna go out and they're gonna go Brady got something up his sleeve. Okay, with the talent that he has on his team, I know I wasn't with it when the news first broke out. I had my doubts. Just like a lot of people, I had my doubts. But too much talent. Grunt come out of retirement. You draft Tristan Wirfs. You got the firepower. And I honestly don't think that they're finished. I think they're going to add a one more solid receiver. I think they're going to add some more depth on the defense, especially that defensive line. So, overall, man, I'm going to go with 13-3. Okay, I could see them dropping the game to the Chiefs. That's fair. Maybe they drop a game to the Lions. That's fair. Okay, but overall, man, this schedule is actually not that hard. It's not the hardest schedule. I mean, the only games that I really see them losing is week 3 and week 9. Okay, overall, after that, man, and they're split with the Falcons. But overall, this Bucs team, man, I'm showing Brady mad love. They'll go 13-3. Now, that's not making them the number 1 seed in the NFC, because you gotta remember, for you guys who haven't seen my Seahawks schedule reaction, I have my Seahawks finishing at 14-2. So overall, my Seahawks are fine. My Seahawks are fine, but overall, Brady, Gronk, Bruce Arians, this new looks Bucs team, they're going 13-3. Book it. But that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm the Phenomenal One, and I'm out. Deuces.
D-block, D-block, la da da. Yeah. Let's go. D-block, D-block, D-block. You can kiss your ass goodbye. D-block, 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 la da da.